Hey, it's Chris Allingham with the Virtual Weber Bullet with a review of BlueDOT by ThermoWorks. You know, the original ThermoWorks DOT is so popular with competition barbecue teams. It's a dead simple thermometer. It only does one thing. It measures one temperature at a time. It measures the high temperature. It only has two buttons on the front, and it alarms when it hits the temperature. So simple. But now ThermoWorks has come out with BlueDOT. BlueDOT is the dot with a Bluetooth-enabled connection to a smartphone application. So now you can monitor your dot from your smartphone. Currently, the app is for iPhone, but they're working hard on an Android version. By the time you see this video, the Android version may already be available. The free app also tracks your high and low alarms, your high and low temperatures. It graphs your temperature over the course of the cook and lets you save and download that information to review later. Just like with the regular dot, you get the base unit and you get the 4-foot cable with the straight probe. You plug the cable into the side of the dot. Very simple. You've only got two buttons on the front. You got lower the temperature, you got raise the temperature. On the back, you got one button, power button right here. You got two magnets. You can stick this to anything steel. Just stick the probe into the meat and you get a temperature right here. When you hit your target temperature that you set down here, the alarm goes off. Simple as that. But wait, there's more. If you use the smartphone application, you can also set a low temperature for the device. That's something you can't do on the regular dot. So you get a high and a low temperature alarm on BlueDOT. BlueDOT works with all Pro Series probes. It's splash resistant. It's got big digits that are easy to read. It's got a very loud beeper on it, 70 decibels, so you'll know when it goes off. And as for the probe, it's just like all the other Pro Series probes from ThermoWorks. Probe is good to 572 degrees Fahrenheit, and this stainless steel braided cable is good up to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll have an awful hard time ruining this in your Weber Smokey Mountain Cooker. The Bluetooth connection is good for up to 95 feet to your smartphone. Now, there are some limitations. As with any Bluetooth device, it really depends upon your particular circumstance. Depends on the construction of your home, your backyard, the kind of walls, the thickness that the Bluetooth signal is trying to pass through. In my house, I was able to get pretty good reception from my patio into my house, but it depended on where I was in my house. There were certain spots that were dead spots. When that happens, it's no big deal. The iPhone app alerts you to the fact that you've lost your connection, but as soon as you move back into range, it reconnects again automatically. The folks at ThermoWorks were kind enough to send me this BlueDOT that I could try on Weber Smokey Mountain Smoke Day. I cooked a meatloaf that day. I stuck the probe in the center of the meatloaf, set my high temperature for 100 degrees Fahrenheit. When I hit that point, the BlueDOT alarmed at the base unit. It also alarmed on my iPhone. I then scored the meatloaf, put my sauce on top, put it back in the Smoky Mountain Cooker, raised my high temperature to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and waited again for the BlueDOT to let me know that my meatloaf was done. Perfect meatloaf with the help of the BlueDOT. So check out BlueDOT at ThermoWorks.com. It sells for $69. If you want to buy 5 or more, they'll sell them for $61 a piece. What a deal. Once again, check them out at ThermoWorks.com.